Good morning, Frederick. Today is Tuesday, May 14th, and I'm your host, Danny Gurry. Hello, it is primary election day. If you need to see additional information from the Board of Education candidates that I interviewed, you can head to YouTube and click on. I'm going to show you because actually when I was saying it, it didn't really, it wasn't exactly as I thought. All right, so here we are. We're at YouTube. If you're on the regular screen, which you'll come here to the home screen, which this is where we are right now. If you click on playlists, and you can see we have a bunch of playlists here. The playlist you're going to want is local elections, and you'll be able to see.
If you're a web designer, here are 4 Wix Studio.
Pause all that. You'll be able to see all the candidates that were interviewed, not only in their couple minute segment, but also in their lot, their short segment. They're kind of, hey, this is why you should vote for me, and their full interviews. Anyway, so that is what is there. So appreciate that, and also thank you guys so much because we are at 200. We were at 224 when I looked at it this morning. We're at 225 subscribers. Woohoo! We keep up this progress, we will get to the goal of 1,000 YouTube subscribers by September. I just need about 6 or 7 a day. So, and you can help by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. You are actually doing your part, not just to help me get there further, but certainly all the businesses, nonprofits, and the people that I've talked with are actually even getting more exposure today. Our older videos, which aren't really even that old, going back to our first on April 1st, are actually getting even more exposure, which is excellent. And I also put out shorts on TikTok, and we stream to LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. And I put out shorts on LinkedIn, TikTok, Facebook as well. We do reels, also to push people to those older videos. So you might see a short from one of our early videos. If you can comment on that or share it or forward it, that's excellent as well. So appreciate it. Also, we've got our hats in. I'm going to drop them off at the shop so they'll be ready for tomorrow. If you want to go by and grab one, $15, limited quantities. They're just these cotton twill caps, and I can share that too in case you haven't seen it, but in a multitude of colors. And I met with Hannah yesterday from Special Tees, and we're going to be having some really cool t-shirts available and some tank tops for the ladies for summer. We're going to have those as well. And my website is finally done. So my website, let me just see if I can get, let me just get up to that. I'm so excited because obviously been working on it pretty much since March. And, it just takes a while to get things done. It's finally live. You can kind of see everything that I've got here. So the core of promocircus.com is really about providing promotions, events, and marketing support to local businesses and providing virtual promotions director for radio stations across the country. And of course, doing this show and creating more content just like it. So you can have a look at what we've done here, and bear with me because a lot of it still I've got to go through. It takes a lot of work to kind of get all these different elements put up, but you can actually see how we have some of the shorts that we have created for some of our early businesses right here as well. You can become a sponsor. You can just click here and you're going to get all the information that I have put out recently, and you can actually purchase your sponsorship package right through here, which is great. And then you can, let me just see here. Oh, here's all of our merch. So you'll be able to see, we've got the stickers, the magnets, the hats. I got to fix that. That's one thing I got to figure out how to do. And then, of course, we have the t-shirts. So, anyway, very excited about that. If anyone's built a website before, kind of the whole up and down with all of that. All right, today I talk with Samia Sait, who just opened interim healthcare of Frederick, and I meet Janet, the president of Friends of the Child Advocacy Center. All right, let's get this thing started. Big ol' thank you to our show sponsor. We help you move, whether you're moving across the street or somewhere around the country. Nicholas and his team of moving experts can make the whole thing so easy. I was just looking at a moving truck in our development yesterday and just feeling so sad for the people who were in their move. Sad, one, because they weren't using We Help You Move, and sad, two, because I know how stressful moving can be. So you may as well use somebody who can make the whole process a lot easier, and that is Nicholas and his team. They're veteran-owned and a supporter of the Frederick community. WeHelpYouMove.com. Weather, today rain early with more showers this afternoon, high of 70. Tomorrow, more rain, high of 66. Now Thursday, right now, saying partly cloudy and 75. We'll take that for Live at 5. And Friday, partly cloudy and 78. And that would be fantastic for the Low Key Festival on Carroll Creek. Remember, that's a family-friendly event. I've got tickets for you. We have tickets at Everything Frederick, the shop, 401 North Market Street, which you'll be able to pick up starting tomorrow. If you want, you can go by and get them there. All right, this weekend, showers on Saturday and Sunday morning, temps in the high 60s to mid 70s, it seems. All right, who wants to win some prizes? Lots of prizes for this week. We've got, of course, the final home game, Frederick. We have to sell out this game. It is our final home game before playoffs. We are number 1 in the league. We have to pack the stands. It's so fun. Do me a favor, come to the game, but I guarantee you're going to have so much fun. You're going to be mad that you didn't come back in March. But it's a great team. They are so fun to watch. They spend so much time with the kids. After the game, you can get your photos and autographs. Of course, all free. And it's really, really a great time. And I have so much fun with both the adults and the kids. This last home game, I saw that 24/7 Dance is going to be doing a halftime show with our cowbells. They're our dance team. And it's great. I'm going to give you free tickets. All you have to do is text COWS to 888-465-2944, and you can have free tickets. All right. And I left this up there, so if you text me today, you can have 4 tickets to Low Key Festival. Weather's going to be great, so text Low Key, and I will get those to you. Actually, what I'll do is I'm going to earmark them, and you can go pick them up at 401 North Market Street anytime before that event. You can also get that B-Dubs Island Soul Food Truck gift certificate. Just text SOUL to that. Oh, I know what I forgot too. I've got, I think it's 4 tickets. I've got 4 tickets to give away to Lip Sync. I'm going to add that for tomorrow, but if you can remember, just text Lip Sync and I will get those on there, and you can come hang out with me next Thursday for that event. I'm going to make myself a note because I forgot, and Bailey will kill me because she asked me, and I said, of course I can. I can give away tickets anytime. But anyway, yes, you'll get tickets to come to the lip sync competition. So if you've never been, you've got to come to benefit SHIP. All right, so that's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Just text. You can just text good morning. I love to respond to you all. You have to give me a little bit. I don't typically respond during the show, unless something is playing already. All right. There's also, I need y'all to come through for me on this. This was kind of just a brainstorm, and I want to make this reality. We're calling it Sisters in Charity Garden Party. Okay. But before the party, I need 10 women, teams of 10 women. Okay. It can be just you and your bestie. It can be you and a consortium of 20 people. It doesn't matter. What you're going to do is create an awesome basket to be raffled off. Now, we're asking for the baskets to be valued at $500 or more. This is why we're saying team up with other people, right? Because that's a lot. I know. I get it. Okay? So you're going to create these beautiful baskets. But what you're actually going to do, before that, you're going to register at that bit.ly code, or you can scan that QR code. You're going to register yourself and your team, and you're going to pick which charity you want to sponsor. Each charity can only have one basket for it, right? So if there's a ton of people who want to do ship, let's say, only the first team is going to get ship, and then you have to select alternates for you to do, okay? Tons of great organizations, though, in Frederick. I don't think that will be an issue. But anyway, you and your friends are going to create these great baskets, okay? We are going to put them on display at the home of Everything Frederick for a week, from June 11th to the 16th. Then, during that week, you're going to be hyping up for people to buy a raffle ticket and put it in your basket, because the basket that sells the most raffle tickets and that charity assigned to it is going to get all the money that we raise from all 10 baskets, okay? So it is a little bit of friendly competition. The winning team, I am working on plaques or trophies or some sort of designation to show that you hustled, you did good work, and you raised some money for charity. So, and then on the 18th, I'm going to have announced which charity's in the lead and how many raffle tickets they have sold. And it's going to give those teams about 24 hours to garner as much support as they can and bring people down to the Inn at Fingerboard Farm on June 18th from 5 to 8. We're going to have some beer, wine, seltzers, little nibbles for you guys to enjoy. It's free to attend, obviously, but we do want you to bring your cash to help these charities on their last rush to win. Now, of course, if you buy a raffle ticket for a basket, we're going to be pulling the winners from each of those baskets at that event. Now, you don't have to be present to win, but we would love for you to be present to win so that we can hand you your beautiful baskets that you help support. Okay, so get your team together. This is going to be great fun. We would love to help as many charities as we possibly can. All right, that's what this is all about. So if you see this posted throughout social media, please share it. Please get your friends together. Please reach out to some charities and see if they are interested in helping us get that done. All right. And speaking of charities, all right, this prom is coming up in June. We are less than 3 weeks away from the Scott Key Center prom. Beth, I'm going to have to text her. Beth, are you watching today? I know you were away at a conference last week. We need a theme. Everybody's asking me for colors and a theme. I'm just going to pick one. I know you want it under the stars, even though I kind of hesitated because it's during the day and I'm very literal like that. But we can absolutely do under the stars. And what do you guys think? Silver and gold and black. I think those are kind of the typical colors for prom, maybe. All right. You text me. You let me know. The first person that texts a theme and colors, that's what we're going with. And if it's not Beth, well then, okay. But I love those people at Scott Key Center. We're putting on a great show, and we have Alexa at Charles Studios to thank for her wonderful, generous donation of $500. That is half of the food budget she has done by herself. So the rest of Frederick, I know you can donate $10, 5, 15, whatever dollars you can to help me put on a nice little table of goodies for them to have during their prom. Okay, you can go to scottkeycenter.org. Your donation is tax deductible. They will let me know, and if you're a local business that donates, I am going to be sure that you get 3 times your value of your donation. I am going to make sure you get that in value on this show, okay? So please help us out. Okay, after the quick break, we are going to talk about all the events going on, first of all, in Frederick, and there are a ton. Plus, you're going to meet Samia, who is helping our aging population in Frederick, and Janet from the Friends of the Child Advocacy Center, and she and her group, they're helping all the kids here in Frederick who have had an unfortunate, traumatic, or tragic interaction, and we really love what they're doing. All right, everything is coming up just after this.
Elevate your next party with Dreamscape Slumber Events. Over 12 themes and customization available for kids, teens, and adults to enjoy. Don't have the space? We have solutions for that too. Search Dreamscape Slumber Events on Facebook.
Key City Rotary presents the Low Key Festival, a family-friendly, all-ages event on May 17th from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Carroll Creek Amphitheater. Tickets are just $5 in advance, $10 at the door. Kids under 5 are free. Live music, food from Grilled Cheese Please, traditional authentic Mexican and Rocky Point Creamery, adult drinks from Rockwell Brewery, 10th Ward Distilling and Hidden Hills Winery. Come out to downtown Frederick and have some low-key fun.
All right, let's get to the great things happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Taco Bar. It's Taco Tuesday at Taco Bar. You get 20% off 3 tacos. They're located at West Point Plaza on Route 40, between 40 and alternate 40. You get 3 tacos. You can get steak, chicken, al pastor, carnitas, fish, and more. There's also some vegan options for you. And if you're feeling adventurous, check out the beef tongue and small intestine tacos. Go to tacobar1.com. All right. If you don't have this calendar for everything Frederick yet, I just don't know what to tell you. Or you're just waiting for me to do this every day because you enjoy it so much. All right, let's see what we got here. Again, primary election day. Let's see. You can vote. I think it's all 7A to 7P today. 8P. 7A to 8P. So you can get out to your voting place. There is a link on here to find your polling place if you don't know. And make sure you take time to do your research. Hey, everybody at FCPS, nice day to sleep in. This is kind of like a good pajama day, though, with the weather. But anyway, you can enjoy that. Please share this video if you're watching as well. All right, tomorrow, the Home of Everything Frederick is open from 11 to 6 tomorrow. And WFRE tomorrow is having a military appreciation event. It's from 5 to 7 at Chick-fil-A on Urbana Pike. You can, there's complimentary meals for military members and their families. That's awesome. And kids' activities, lots of good stuff. Emma J will be doing live hits at the store from 5 to 7. So that's at Chick-fil-A on Urbana Pike. Thursday, of course, we've got a live at 5. We've got also, leading up to that, WFRE has Country on the Creek. So they're at South Mountain Creamery from 3 to 7. They're up the creek with WFMD at Sweeties from 3 to 6. And, of course, Alive at 5 from 5 to 8. This Thursday is the Fian Brothers Modern Country. Love that. So you can check that out. And the Low Key Festival on Friday, 5 to 8, all ages, family friendly. Great band, $20 profit. They're kind of a party band. They'll play most of the stuff I think you'll know. So food trucks, grilled cheese please, traditional authentic Mexican, and Rocky Point Creamery will have some ice cream. And of course, adult beverages. We'll have water as well for those of you who aren't going to be drinking, and that's no problem at all. This weekend is Relay for Life of Frederick County. It starts Friday night, 7 p.m. at FCC and goes until Saturday morning. It is a 12-hour event. If you haven't supported the American Cancer Society or Relay for Life at one of those events, I encourage you to check it out and maybe even just stop by and see what is happening. Tons more events, as you can see. Boy, our Saturdays in this town, packed full of great things. And then, of course, we've got Sunday, May 19th, Camp West Mars open house. If you are looking for your kids to be entertained and have a great time this summer, I encourage you to head to this open house. It is from 1 to 3 p.m. They're going to have, you're going to be able to tour the camp, see inside the cabins, enjoy some ice cream. The event is rain or shine. Let me just tell you, I went up there to film so we could have a little bit of a highlight that we'll show later for Camp Westmar. And even in the rain, the place was awesome. Kids are going to love it. There's a ropes course. There is an archery area. They play a game called, I was going to call it Lady Gaga. There's some sort of Gaga game, apparently, that have these specific little pit areas created. And apparently it's a huge game. I don't know anything about it. I'm going to have to learn, though. And I'm still trying to learn how to play pickleball. I've never even tried that. And they also have pickleball. They've got all kinds of things for the kids. Look, I know sometimes when you work from home, or maybe you're even, you do stay at home, doesn't mean your kids have to. Look into these camps. Great experiences for your kids. And I think if they're 9 or older, they can do the overnight camp. And there's transportation from Natelli and the Downtown Y for that. Also, on the 19th, of course, the Barnyard Bash is free. So if you're not doing anything and you don't, for some reason, want to come to the Flying Cows game, come to the Barnyard Bash. It's free. It's from 2 to 4. There's going to be inflatables for the kids. There's going to be fun games. There's going to be beer garden for the adults. We're going to have, it's going to be a ton of fun, okay? It's to kick off this final home game as the Cows take on Connecticut and leading into the playoffs. So we'd love for a ton of people to be out there, show your support for the Flying Cows. And again, happy to give you free tickets for Sunday's game, 4 o'clock at Hood College. It's so close. It's right here. We'd love for you to come. All right. And don't forget, you can get your tickets for the Ship Lip Sync Battle, which is on the 23rd. They're just $55, open bar with attaboy beers, some wine. Also, again, giving away free tickets. So just text Lip Sync, and I'll give you a pair of tickets if you're selected to win those. And again, June 18th is our Sisters in Charity Garden Party that I was talking about earlier. You can get the link to this calendar with all the links inside and all the details you need. All you have to do is text the word calendar, 888-465-2944. And if you have an event you're doing, make sure I know about it. Email it to everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. All right, let's talk about who's doing good in our neighborhood. All right, doing good in the neighborhood today, sponsored by Pulling for Veterans. Recyclable, reliable. That's good. I'm going to have to send that to them. Reliable recycling for veterans. Take your recyclables and mention Pulling for Veterans, and Reliable Recycling will donate your proceeds to Pulling for Veterans. I mean, not the proceeds I think that they're actually going to give you. They're going to give you your proceeds, I think, and then they're going to match that. I'm going to double check, but I don't think they're going to take your proceeds. Maybe they will. I guess they are. So if you want to donate to Pulling for Veterans, you take your recyclables to Reliable Recycling, and you're donating your proceeds to them. That's the way it works. Okay, I got it. Sorry, Michelle. I didn't read too clearly there. All right, so you can help the environment by recycling and also help Pulling for Veterans at the same time. pullingforveterans.org for more details. I probably should have read that before I went there. All right, Janet is completing her term as president for the Friends of the Child Advocacy Center, and they're looking for new members. Don't be worried, though. I think they've got plenty of people to step up and take her place in the meantime. But let's talk to Janet. So many amazing organizations here in Frederick doing some great things for our families and children in particular, and this one is no different. I am excited to chat with Janet from the Friends of the Child Advocacy Center here in Frederick. She has been the president for the last year or so, and you have another year, I'm assuming.
This year.
This is it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have somebody taking over for you after this?
Well, they have a slate planned. Our membership committee is developing a slate of candidates.
Nice.
So the good news is,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't want it to go by the wayside just because your term is up, right? Okay.
Right.
So you were telling me that the Child Advocacy Center was started kind of as a project from the Women's Civic Group and became a part of the local government. Is that correct? In 2006?
Well, the Friends were. The Friends of the Child Advocacy Center. We're very interrelated.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Yeah. The Child Advocacy Center is the government agency, and the Friends is the nonprofit arm of the Child Advocacy Center.
I understand. So the Child Advocacy Center was there always. The government had set it up because it does compile departments like Child Protective Services and Social Services, right? Or all of those sorts of needs.
Correct. Multidisciplinary team. What is, made up of several agencies within the Frederick County government sphere. And the CAC supports children that have been through child abuse or neglect. And it is a service that they prepare children for trial, or they have come there to have forensic interviews done about what has occurred. That is what the Child Advocacy Center does. And then oftentimes the families are in crisis, so they have to leave their abuser and they have to go out and get housing or something like that. And so the Child Advocacy Center finds out what support is needed. And then oftentimes they come to the Friends of the Child Advocacy Center to meet those needs, such as getting clothing for the child, or paying for an apartment.
Gotcha.
Or we do things, we mentor the children. That's a big part of our advocacy, and that went by the wayside with COVID, but we are resurrecting that. So if the CAC feels that a child needs a mentor to help them and show that there's support, an adult can support them and help them, that's what, we will do. And we've done things like tutoring children. We'll do things like with the Friends, therapeutic yoga classes. We'll pay for therapeutic writing classes. We'll pay for summer camps.
Oh, fantastic.
And in fact, we have one now that is going to a summer camp. I think it might be karate related. We've paid for karate lessons. A lot of those kind of services that, the CAC isn't allowed as a government agency to do, but so they'll come to us and they say, hey, can you do this?
Yes, it makes sense. How many families would you say you support or kids you support? I'm sure it's just kind of rolling all of the time, but.
Right. It is in a year, it is about 350 children and I don't know, maybe 100 to 200 families.
Wow.
Or maybe more.
Yeah. So your funding as a nonprofit comes, I'm assuming, through grants or fundraising or things like that?
Correct. All donors, it's all, and we're an all volunteer nonprofit too. So it's all donors and grants.
Is there any particular time of year where you feel the need is greater that you guys are that you ramp up for? Or do you find it's kind of the same 24/7, 12 months a year?
Yeah, it varies, but you can't really predict it because it's always on it seems to be like always on a crisis basis. So it can, I know in December we do have a holiday program where we do provide gifts and gift cards for the families of children that are currently being served. And that would extend out if not only the child that has been through abuse, but, their family member, like, siblings and the non-offending members of that family. So yeah, it's a big program and we have several, other organizations that have been instrumental in helping us get the gifts together and things like that. And also during Thanksgiving, we provide gift cards to current, families that are being serviced by the CAC from the whole year. So it's not at that moment in time. Those are two big things we do at the end of the year. April was just Child Abuse Awareness Month.
Right.
So we do, the CAC goes around to all the townships and they do proclamations to make everybody aware about Child Abuse Month. And we've had several fundraisers I know Rack Brewing just did one for us. They did a happy hour.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay.
We have a bracelet, Colonial Jewelers. We have an embracelet, which has been done with a lot of agencies. And ours is really pretty. It's blue. It's on our website. If anybody wants to go to our website, it's $30 and all of it, 100% comes to us.
Yes. Colonial Jewelers is great with that. What can the citizens of Frederick do to support you? How can we find out what your needs are and help?
Okay, there's a couple things on our website and we have Facebook and Instagram. We're on all social media. On our website, we have a membership form. The biggest thing is more members we would like, and of course, money.
Yeah.
Donors. On our website, we have a membership form. If anybody's interested in becoming a member, they can fill out that form and it comes right to us. We also have a donate page. Yeah. And, you can support us through that. We use PayPal and send in money. But those are our biggest needs, is actually the volunteering. We have 35 members right now, but we can always use more people because the more we get out there in the community, I feel like there's more volunteers needed. And, sometimes it's a lot. Like we participate in the street and we participate in the block party with Asbury United Methodist church, and that's in July. And, there's a whole bunch of giveaways and a long, it's a long period of time. So it's nice when we have multiple volunteers so we can do it in shifts. We also just participated in the YMCA Children's Healthy Kids Day. So, so we're trying to do something like every month. So at least we are, get out there.
Yeah. So what attracted you to this organization? When did you join, and kind of what brought this to your attention?
Actually I joined because I played bridge, and two of the ladies were in my bridge group, and they were always talking about it. And I've always had loved kids, and I really wanted to work with kids. And originally my college degree is in social work, and I had done some crisis counseling back in the day. So when I retired, I really thought I'd like to get back into working with kids and, somewhere in that realm. And so I went to a meeting, and after that I said, okay, I really want to join this organization. I think it would be, they do such great work, and I just felt like I'm really helping out the kids in the community that have, had been in a crisis. So
yeah. Look, I think anytime any of our organizations can step in at a time of trauma with some young people, it will hopefully subvert any of the larger damage that might come. Hopefully you can at least be a support for that child and family, for the immediate future at least. Look, I think what you guys are doing is fantastic. We'd love to keep in touch with us so that as soon as you need help or volunteers for any larger thing, we can remind people that volunteers are needed. But certainly if you can donate, if you can volunteer or join, this is the time to do it. And we'll put the website up there for you. But we wish you guys all the success. And if there's ever anything we can do for you to help, let us know.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. Want to thank Janet for telling us all about the Friends of the Child Advocacy Center. So it is a little kind of quasi public-private partnership, right? Because the Child Advocacy Center is really through the government, local government here. So they work with all the different authorities to help kids who have been abused in some way, which is terrible, terrible stuff. But they are helping them to be better. So there you go. All right, one more quick break, and then you'll meet the person who's bringing interim health care to Frederick, coming right after this.
All-in-One Events is Frederick's #1 source for event rentals and entertainment. Please visit us on the web at www.aioeventgroup.com or call 1-888-727-8902 for more information.
ANS Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business located right here in Frederick. I just saw on social media where they are actually certified women and minority owned by the state of Maryland, I think. So congratulations to Sandra for that. ANS Construction specializes in roofing, siding, windows, gutters, patios, and decks. Call 301-703-2157 or email info@ansconstruction.net. Sandra is amazing. She does a lot for this community. And I want to thank her for extending her special offer to Good Morning Frederick viewers through May. If you need any work done, contact her. You'll get $750 off any roof or siding replacement, or $50 off any roof repairs if you let Sandra know you saw it on Good Morning Frederick. Please drop her an email, let her know I said hello. All right, have you got your summer plans in place for your kids? Oh my gosh, summer's just around the corner. I guess you guys have probably less than a month now. Well, if you don't, check out the YMCA's Camp Westmar. I'm going to show you a little bit about how great it is.
6 to 14 who are looking for an awesome summer. Head to the YMCA's Camp Westmar open house this Sunday, May 19th from 1 to 3 p.m. Meet the staff, tour the camp, enjoy an ice cream and toppings bar served by the summer camp cooks. Tons of fun at Camp Westmar. Swimming in the outdoor pool, archery, fishing, climbing wall and ropes course, hiking, camp favorite Gaga ball, arts and crafts, and more. Ages 6 to 14 can choose daytime camp, or ages 9 to 14 can select overnight camp. Put the electronics away and get outside this summer, make new friends, and have the best summer ever. Parents, transportation is provided from the Downtown Y or the Natelli Family Y. Check it all out. This Sunday, May 19th from 1 to 3 p.m. Camp West Mar, 14509 Brown Road in Sibyllsville. Get all the information at frederickymca.org.
All right, yes, so great camp. Fawn was telling me that they get some of their camp counselors from international, so they're from around the world. So what a great exposure that your kids will have to people from around the world. And of course, some of YMCA's staff is on site as well. So that's a great alternative. They have day camps, or you can do the overnight. All right, Samia has been working for 2 years and is finally all clear to start taking clients for her new company, Interim Healthcare Frederick. Let's chat with her to see what services she'll be offering. I'd like to welcome Samia Sait to the show today. She's got a brand new senior care business called Interim Healthcare of Frederick. I want to welcome her to the show. Welcome, Samia. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you so much. So you have a really great, interesting story, having just located here to the U.S. recently.
Yes, that is true. Moved here, I say just, but it's been 2 years.
Okay.
And, we're new to the county, but I've been in and out of the U.S. my entire life because I was.
Oh, yes. You have family here, and I know you're very familiar. You've joined our local Rotary, so Samia is part of the Key City Rotary Club, which is fantastic. And you've started a business all kind of as soon as you got here, right? And it's just been completed as far as licensing, and you're ready to roll.
Absolutely. Got here, I think, got my franchise and left India about 5 days after that. It was a sudden decision to move, but it was a fun one.
Yeah, nothing like just kind of taking everything on at once. I love it. Okay, so tell us a little bit about the Interim Healthcare of Frederick, what you guys provide, and how you guys are going to go about helping Frederick seniors.
Absolutely. So we are a fully licensed RSA home health care location. We take on skilled, non-skilled, as well as companionship. We are currently looking for clients as well as hiring for all positions. My entire goal with this business was to give back to this community. Caregivers have always held a special place in my heart because of all of the good that they've done to my family. And this was my way of being able to do something.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fantastic business because the aging population is growing at such a huge rate. Personally, I've moved my mom up here from South Carolina as she's aging. And so, for those of us who are kind of in that position, or you're working, having somebody either check in on a family member on a regular basis or do the care because you just can't do it right now, I think it's just a wonderful service to offer.
No, absolutely. This is a great community to be with. I met so many lovely people and so many people who want to give back to the community. We are here to help in any way that we can.
Okay, so if someone is like me and looking for help for a loved one, tell me the process of how things work.
Call me. My number is listed on my website, which I also give you here. We will go ahead and set up an RN that we have on our team to come by and see you and to do a quick assessment of where it is that you stand, the kind of services that you're looking for. We accept all insurances. So as soon as we get your information, we'll call them and see your doctor and sort of connect all of them together. We'll do all of the work for you and provide you the best service that we can.
That's fantastic. Let me ask you, because, you know, there are many different companies out there doing similar things. Do you have anything notable that sets you apart from other companies?
So in this county specifically, we waited as long as we did to get started because we wanted to go into the skilled services. That's one of the things that was very important to us because we noticed not a lot of places here offer those services. The second thing is everybody on our team, it has a lot of background in these services. We're working with anyone that's been giving care or hospital background or anything with a minimum of 5 years of experience. So we're taking it very seriously. We're doing background checks. We are making sure that their licenses are all in place. Just making sure that we can do the best we can.
Wow, that's excellent. That's you know, it's very comforting because obviously, you know, as having people come into your home, taking care of people who might not have the capacity to, you know, help for themselves. I think that makes people feel very comforted. If there was one thing you wanted people of Frederick to know about interim healthcare, Frederick, what would that be?
Whenever you call, you're going to get it.
Okay.
You're not going to be talking to anyone else. As one of the owners of this business, it is very important to me that you get the best service possible. I will always answer. I will always be there. And what something else that makes that different is we also provide services in any capacities. Should you want us to come home? Should you want us to go to an assisted living facility? Should you want us to help staffing in one of these facilities? We are here for you.
Wow, that's really great. So you really do become kind of part of the family, kind of taking care of most things that that person would need. Have yet, you know, you've just kind of getting started. I know that staffing has been, you know, I know for many businesses right now, it's a difficulty. So you are still, what kind of people are you looking for right now?
I am looking for all positions. So I'm CNAs, physical therapists, occupational therapists. I would like to have a full team of people on board. I have some people on board, but I would like to have more just because I don't want to say no to it. Coming from a service industry or retail industry, saying that was really not a part of my vocabulary. If I don't have it in my team, I will find you someone that will be able to do those services for you.
Yeah, and I'm sure like a lot of those resources will come with time, but certainly being started fully, kind of having those people that you can reach out to should you need them will be excellent. What areas do you service?
All of Frederick County.
Okay.
Or any part of Frederick. If you need us, we're there for you.
Very, very good. And we'll make sure and put up the website so that people can contact you. Is there anything else that you would like our viewers of Good Morning Frederick to know about interim healthcare?
Just that we're different, we're here, and we can do anything to be a part of this community. We will be there.
That's excellent. We appreciate your time very much and wish you the greatest success as you embark on this next challenge. And look forward to seeing what you do in the near future.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Want to thank her there. Look, I think that senior health care is an important issue, and we're all going to be there sooner rather than later. All right. Do you have plans for lunch or dinner? Oh my gosh, if you like sushi or ramen, you must try Sushi Nomu. I want to show you. Oh, absolutely incredible. had dinner at Sushi Nomu, and I've got to tell you, it was absolutely unbelievable. The decor, phenomenal. The food, just amazing. I had the best miso soup I've ever had. The sushi was so fresh and delicious, and it was actually a feast for the eyes. The presentation was stunning, and the service was impeccable. The sushi, fresh, the sashimi, the best I've ever had. I can't say enough great things about it. If you're looking for a great place, maybe to go on a date, or maybe just to try something new, it's affordable, it is beautiful, and you will not be disappointed, I promise. Sushi Nomu at sushinomu.com or 4969 Westview Drive, just beyond the Dunkin' Donuts. When I say it was some of the best food I've ever had, I'm not even exaggerating. To again be so affordable, located, lots of parking, great place. Owners are phenomenal people, and it was a ton of fun. Even my mom, who doesn't like sushi, enjoyed it and had a good time. So. Okay, don't forget about today's giveaways. There they are for you. You can text to win. Tomorrow, Jen and Amanda, who were co-workers, who became friends, who became business partners, they have Slumberland Adventures and Live in Good Housekeeping. And I had the most interesting we'll meet them tomorrow. And I had the most interesting conversation with local writer Shabnam Samuel. Her book, A Fractured Life, is a memoir, and it is powerful for sure. All right, we're on all the socials, so while you have a minute, if you're just having a pajama day because you're home from school or it's just yucky out, please search and follow and subscribe. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Search for me, Danny Gurry, or search for Everything Frederick Live or Good Morning Frederick on all the socials, and give us a follow. I so appreciate all the support. All right, it might be yucky outside, but let's go out there and be great, Frederick.